Can you avoid people turning you into what you're not? Good morning, everybody. Today is Sunday, the 15th of January, 2023. My name is Reverend David Ibiayo, and these are my thoughts. I remember what a colleague of mine mentioned to me many years ago before I became a priest. She told me how someone she knew used to speak to her and that the person made her feel ugly. From how she spoke about her situation, it was clear that she was negatively affected by her experience. There are many other people who find themselves in a situation whereby people have said negative things to them, things that are not factual, that has made them feel sad and turned them into who they are not. There are some things that people say to us that make us feel bad, but at least they are factual. So, it is down to us to address and change what others have said to us, which we don't like. For example, someone might be rude and you mention it to them and they get angry. Or someone might be a liar and you mention it to them and they get angry. Or someone might be a cheat and you mention it to them and they feel angry. In these instances, factual things have been mentioned, unlike when things that are not factual are said to people. This can actually turn them into what they are not. You might say to someone close to you, "You are terrible," and it might be that the person is a kind person. But just because you are angry with them, you say those words to them, and the person then vows to be always terrible to you, all because your words have reprogrammed the person's attitude towards you in a negative way. There was a story I heard of a man who stormed out of the house and vowed that his family will never see him again, all because they did not value him and said things that were not true about him. He wasn't pleased about what they said about him, so he decided that he was going to erase himself from their lives. How about when people get angry with people they love and they utter statements like, "I am better off without you," and the other person gets so mad and takes their own life to hurt the other person and make them feel guilty for their death? The first sentence of Proverbs chapter 18, verse 21 reads as follows: "The tongue has the power of life and death." What people say to you can damage you or lift you up. So, that is why you have to react in your spirit when people say things to you that can cause you damage. And how do you react? You cancel it in your mind by saying, "I reject it." For some people, they did not reject the negative thing said about them, but they internalized it and it became a deadly virus in them. And over time, it damaged them. And for some, it led to their death. Just the way you don't want other people to turn you into who you're not, you too have to be mindful not to turn others into who they are not. And you can do that by not saying damaging things to others. Let me remind you again of the power of the tongue. The tongue has the power of life and death. Will you use your tongue to bring about the death of others, or will you use it to bring life to others? I pray for you that people will speak positive words to you, but even if they speak damaging words to you, just simply say to them or in your spirit, "I reject it." The tongue has the power of life and death. Take care, keep safe, and remain blessed. Amen.